Hello, good morning everyone. I'm Kayla. I'm from AEC Malaysia. And today I will share some tips and tricks that you can do at home and at office so that to lower your environmental impact and to be more environmental friendly. Okay, so before we start, I would like to know, because we always heard about sustainability, right? And even this event is a sustainability talk. And so I would just want to know, what sustainability means for you. So can you please take out your phones and then you can scan the QR code here and then share the first word that comes to mind when you heard the word sustainability.
One. If you lose the net, can you there? They like to spend shop, but they in between the like listen step way back. Encourage several fairy top to lot and let's get hit with avarians with extended spin on which and kitten. It is the you would see the song back to probably the shit. Well, at least so going to be shown knowledge.
Make it a better place is actually a very good answer. Regenerative, last long, usable with no time for next generation. Yeah, green. Energy, protect planet. Okay, we have a common theme here, green. Yeah, which is correct. Yes. Okay, so sustainability is actually means longevity. So if we are alive, a business is alive, an organization is alive, we will have impact on the environmental and the social part, right? So sustainability is about reducing our impact on the negative impact on the environment and the social to achieve sustainability, to achieve longevity. Okay? Right, so today's session, I will teach you guys I'll share some tips that how we can reduce our negative impact on the environment. And the session would break down into 3 sessions: the energy, water, and also waste. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so now, first of all, why do we need to save energy? As we know, the utility bills the energy cost is getting higher. Why? Because with the war going on, fuel prices is going to get higher and higher. That we know of. And of course, in Malaysia, we are still very heavily dependent on fossil fuel and also coal to generate our electricity. So electricity bills are going to get higher and higher. Okay, that's why we have to save energy. At office, we can unplug the computers, put it to sleep when you're not in use to save electricity. And for at home, we can unplug the devices if the chargers are not in use. Remember to switch it off. And also, we can unplug the share tags in your office, like the printers, the fax machines, especially over the weekends when it is not in use. Remember to unplug it. And then at home, you can upgrade your lights to LED lights because it is more energy efficient. And for thermostats at office, make sure to maintain your AC temperature between 24 to 25 degrees Celsius because that is the most energy efficient temperature. And at home, you can ventilate naturally. We can, in the morning when it's not that hot, maybe you can turn on the fans and turn off your ACs, and maybe only turn on your air cons during the hottest period of the day, like during in the afternoons. Yeah, that is some very simple energy habits. And if you already have all of these habits going on, then if you wish to level up, you can purchase, when you're purchasing for electrical appliances, look for this 5-star label. This 5-star label means the electrical appliances is very, very energy efficient. So it will help you to save electricity and eventually lower your electricity bills. And also, we can utilize the NEM scheme in Malaysia and install solar panels on your rooftops, like how IGB Buildings is doing. We also already installed solar panels, right? So you can also install that at home. And also, green buildings. I'm sure a lot of people know that IGB is green certified buildings, right? But what that means for us is that green buildings are more energy efficient, so electricity bills are going to be lower, utility bills are going to be lower. So it's not just, saving energy is not just lowering your carbon footprint, it also actually is a financial win for all of us. It means lower utility bills, lower carbon footprint. Okay. Yeah. Now, on to water saving.
Right.
Now, why do we need to save water? I know a lot of people will be like, Malaysia have so many fresh water, right? We even sell water to Singapore. Like, why do we need to save water? We have so much. But that is not the case, actually. Recently, in January this year, UN already declared that we are right now in a global water bankruptcy. What does that mean? It means that we already have lost more than half of the large lakes in the world, and we have lost 35% of wetlands, which means we really are in a water, not crisis, a bankruptcy right now. Okay. So if we do not continue to manage these failures, we only manage it like a crisis, then we will have no access to fresh water in the near future. Okay, so these are some very simple water saving tips that you can do at home and at office. So first one is that report leaks to the facility managers. And when you notice there is a drip in the washroom sinks, report it to the facility managers so that they can fix it in time. And then at home, you can also check your taps, because if you ignore a drip in your bathroom, you actually is losing around 10,000 liters of water every year. So please fix your leaking taps or report leaking taps to your facility managers. And then you can also pantry conservation, and also when you are washing something, when you're washing at your pantry, don't keep the water running when you're applying soap to your Tupperware or something. Okay? Turn off the tap, apply the soap, and then turn back on again, and then to wash your Tupperwares. Okay? And then at home, instead of washing your vegetables under running water, you can wash it in a bowl or a basin. And after that, that water, you can reuse it to water your plants. Yeah. And then I'm sure IGB has dual flush bathrooms. Utilize that. And also at home, you can, how do you save water is that you can, not everyone have dual flush bathrooms at home, right? Mm-hmm. So at home, maybe you can wash your washing machine in full load or your dishwashers. This way you can save more water. Yeah, these are some simple water saving actions. So for the more advanced one, you can, when you're looking to buy some water fixtures, look for this span labels. The 3 stars is the most water efficient ones. So prioritize buying water utilities with this span label so that it can save water. And also catch the rain, collect the rainwater in a bucket or something, then you can use that to wash the floors or to water your plants. And then if you like to be more water safe, you can consider installing a smart leak detection device so that you can monitor your water 24/7 remotely. There are a lot of smart leak devices available in the market. There is a few that you can connect Bluetooth to your phone so that you can monitor 24/7 remotely. Yeah, so with the water and energy, as you can see, the habits is not really that hard. You can start by small steps, baby steps, okay? And then after that, you can level up, right? So actually, it's not that hard to be environmental friendly. Now, on to waste. Waste is much more complicated. So, before we know how to reduce waste, we need to know like what is in our waste. So, in Malaysia, we dispose more than 9,000 tons of waste daily, every day, which means equivalent to 1.17 kg per person every day. And only about 82% of waste, landfill and waste recycling rates is 9.5%. It's only 9.5% the recycling rate in Malaysia. Now, the breakdown of our waste in Malaysia, food and organic waste is the largest category, 45% and between 45 and 55%, and plastic waste is on the rising in Malaysia, 20% to 30%, and then the rest is paper and others. Now, why am I talking about waste reduction is because if we do not intervene the waste that we are putting into the landfill, by 2050, we actually will have no space for landfill anymore, which means like you don't have to dispose your waste anywhere. It's just at your backyard. The landfill might be just at your backyard. That is how bad it is right now. Okay, so what can we do about waste? First of all, refuse. Refuse the plastic bag, refuse the plastic containers. Bring your Tupperwares, bring your bottles to Tapao, and then bring your bags to shopping. Okay? I know a lot of people buy your Starbucks bottles, your juice bottles, but then you don't use it. You just let it sit there and eat dust, right? Bring your bottles, bring your Tupperwares to Tapao. Okay? I know like a lot of people is like, but washing the Tupperwares is so mafan. I don't like to wash. But then, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I would actually appreciate like a 10 minutes break from my work to wash my Tupperware in the pantry, right? I mean, if your boss is like, why are you not at your seat? Oh, I'm being environmental friendly, right? I'm being environmental friendly and washing my Tupperware, right? Like, it just takes 10 minutes. It's very easy, actually. Okay, but I know that being completely waste-free is like is not really achievable in our society right now, which unfortunately. So if you really have waste, be responsible with the waste, recycle correctly, utilize the recycle bins and also recycle stations that is near you. Like for example, we are very lucky, we are in IGB. IGB have recycle bins just right outside the elevators. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but utilize all of the utilities, recycle utilities around you. Yeah. And so, okay, so now I will play a little game with you guys called trash sorting. And from here, we can learn a bit about how to recycle trash. Can I have...
Kayla,
okay, sure.
Which kind is that?
Okay, anyone wants to participate? Can you hold up your hand?
Yes,
the recycle bins are actually from my office. I just think, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I will distribute, I have some trash here. I will distribute it to you guys, and then can I have you guys come forward and separate the trash in the respective bins?
Guys, please volunteer, These are daily use items, whether you are doing it correctly or not. Yeah, do feel free. Letak mana?
This one is the best. There's stuff for cutting.
We have mini discussions going on.
No, I always do it. because this is the only thing to do about that you need now. There's only that where you're saying, you know, it's odd. It can just start doing with cheeky saying you can't have it. Should to is that it? Should to do the best. And to partnering more the way. That and the husband and have only to think on pushing now. That's again.
Okay, plastic is full, guys. Housekeeping or rental services. So thanks for the shout out, Kayla. Actually, our building do have recycle bins just outside the lobby. So if you do care to use it correctly, this is the way lah. So usually, probably we will usually see plastic is the first one to be filled lah.
Yes, you are correct. Plastic is always on the first one to be filled because Malaysia, we currently don't have any laws about reducing plastic. Like all of the business, they are using plastic as packaging very, very much. So yeah, actually plastic is quite complicated to be recycled. Yeah.
You see at 1%. What?
Okay, we will look at what the participants are doing. Yeah, I think we are doing great actually. So for aluminium, it's quite straightforward, right? Yeah, aluminium cans. Remember to step it flat so that it conserves space when you recycle.
Metric.
And then for glass is also very straightforward. Glass bottles.
Yep,
But do you notice this is actually a plastic tap. So when you recycle your glass bottles, remember to pull out the caps. This one is actually goes to plastic. Okay. Now let's move on to plastic. Plastic. Okay, plastic is actually quite. There's a lot of types of plastics. There's 7 types right now. So you only have to remember 3 types: 1, 2, and 5. These are the 3 big types of plastics that are recyclable, that are accepted in most recycling stations, and that you can dispose in the recycling bins. Yeah. So, for number one plastic is usually this one, clear ones, mineral bottles, and also yogurt tubs and everything. Yeah, this one is also number 1. How to check for the types of plastic? You can see here, there is a triangle, inside there is a number. So first of all, when you have plastic waste, look for this label, see if it's 1, 2, or 5, then yes, you can recycle it. Then you can wash it, dry it, and then take it to the recycling station or dump it in the recycling bins. Unfortunately, not every plastic have the labels, such as this one. This doesn't have labels, food packaging. But this is actually not recyclable. And I do not encourage you guys to throw this into the recycling bins. Why? Because this and also plastic films, they actually will clog the recycling sorting machine. These two. So these two, better throw it into the general waste. And right now, this we will call it soft plastics for easy. Yeah. So soft plastics actually right now in the world there is only like 5 facilities I think in the world that built that recycle soft plastics. And one right now is being built in Malaysia by Petronas. It will be ready in 2028. So maybe in the future we can recycle soft plastics, but right now it's not. And even if there is a near future we can recycle soft plastics, it is not done through the bins. You have to take it to the recycling station, ask them if they recycle soft plastics. If not, then it must go to the general waste. Okay, so this one is correct. Yeah, soft plastic, no. But this one is quite interesting, I found, because they actually label it as number 5. Yeah, so which is why the first step when you have plastic waste, find the labels. Does it label it number 1, number 2, number 5? If it is, then yes, it can go to the plastic recycling bins. This one, Mentos? No, cannot. No, it's okay. I know there is a lot of confusion around plastic waste, okay? Okay, so now, so this one, milk carton box. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with this one. Yes, this is recyclable, but not every recycling stations. You can look at the drop-off points that I listed out down there. These are the few recycling points that accepts carton box. And this carton box, why it's not every station that every recycling station accepts it, is because usually it contains aluminium and also plastic films. So all of these recycling stations, they actually buy it back and then turn it into desks or rooftops, all of that, and some of them into like into these egg cartons. Yeah, egg cartons, paper egg cartons, they are usually made from recycled paper. Yeah.